Right guys, welcome back to another World Cup team preview series. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking about the Netherlands. That's right, the Netherlands. And if you like these sort of World Cup team preview videos, why not hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team preview videos that are coming out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And let's get on with the video. So the Netherlands are part of the European Confederation or UEFA, and the nickname of the national team is Orange, or Orange basically, and that's mostly based off of the Netherlands history. Orange being the William of Orange, and the color orange is just a part of Dutch life, the Dutch culture probably. So that's where they got their nickname, Oranje. I think that's how they pronounce it. And a fun fact for you, the Netherlands have reached the most World Cup finals without winning. They've reached 3 World Cup finals before: 1974, 1978 and 2010, in which they lost each final that they played in. Now, the Netherlands have appeared in 10 previous World Cups. They didn't appear in the 2018 one, but in 2014 was their last appearance, where they finished in 3rd. And so hopefully now Netherlands hope that they can go a little bit more far this time around at a major tournament. So the qualifying campaign for the Netherlands was a little bit of a bumpy one, we could say, whereby they started off their campaign with a 4-2 loss to Turkey on the opening match day, and it kind of set up the group as a very interesting group, whereby 4 teams, notably the Netherlands, Turkey, Norway and Montenegro, were really in close contention right up until the final group games. And in the final group game, the Netherlands had to beat Norway in their final game in order to qualify automatically for the World Cup. They ended up winning that game and obviously topped their group. And that's how they automatically qualify for the World Cup. So the manager or the head coach of the Netherlands national team is Louis van Gaal, who was the previous manager at the last World Cup in 2014, where they finished 3rd. He is back after returning to the national team after Euro 2020, and he will be taking them to this World Cup, and by the end of the World Cup he will leave the job. So this is practically maybe his last sort of hurrah with the national team, as this is his 3rd time in charge of the Netherlands. Now, some of the star players of this Netherlands team include the likes of Virgil van Dijk, Frenkie de Jong, Memphis Depay, Matthijs de Ligt and Denzel Dumfries. There's a lot more other names that I can list out. There's Cody Gakpo, there's Martin de Roon, and all these other players that are also the star players, main men of the national team. And with the star-studded lineup, let's see how Louis van Gaal sets his team up. So the way that the Netherlands like to set themselves up for these sort of matches is that they deploy a 3-4-1-2 formation. Sometimes when they're defending, they have 5 at the back, with their 2 wing backs being a little bit more defensive when they need to do the defending. Now, obviously, what are some of the strengths of this Netherlands team is obviously the defensive solidity. Now, they have improved a lot in all areas of the pitch since Louis van Gaal has returned to the national team. Now, with the return of Virgil van Dijk, the Netherlands have a lot of very good centre backs to call upon for the national team, including the likes of Jurien Timber and Matthijs de Ligt and Nathan Ake, to help supplement their defensive formation. Now, another strength of the team is the wing-back formation and how they bomb down forward, using Dumfries and Daley Blind, whipping in crosses and actually getting into goal-scoring opportunities. And the reason that these wingbacks are able to push a little bit more up forward when they want to be is that they have two center midfielders, one that can actually sit just in front of the defense and one that can go a little bit more of an attacking role. That allowed the wingbacks to push forward up the field. And so what are some of the weaknesses of this Netherlands team? Well, one of them is a little bit of the injury concern. Now, in this particular game against Belgium, the Netherlands did not have Memphis Depay or Gini Wijnaldum in their squad. And because of that, they kind of suffered a little bit in attack, but because of their defensive solidity, their strength was able to negate some of the weaknesses. You know, Netherlands were able to control a lot of their game, even when the attacking lineup isn't, you know, the greatest in the world at this moment in time. And that's why injuries do play a very big role for this Netherlands team. If the attacking players are fit, the Netherlands could be a very, very big shout to finally win the first World Cup. So injuries is a bit of a weakness for them. And another weakness is a lack of a true number 10, you know, those sort of attacking midfielders that like to kind of roam around the pitch. Now, Louis van Gaal likes to have this sort of system in place for the Netherlands to, you know, control the possession and be able to be a little bit more fluid in transition from attack to defense and vice versa. And the number 10 role isn't really particularly a big sort of game changer for the team, because now that they have two, you know, center forwards practically, and the midfielders and wingers coming up forward as well, there isn't really a number 10 that's able to sit in the middle in order to dictate play. And so this might be a little bit of a weakness when the Netherlands have to come up against teams that are a little bit more defensive and a little bit more counter-attacking, such as some of the teams in their group. And so at this World Cup, the Netherlands have been drawn into Group A for this World Cup, and they begin their campaign on Monday, the 21st of November, 7 p.m. local time. So it's a little bit of a change because this was originally the early kickoff, the first game of the tournament actually, but they play 7 p.m. local time in Qatar against Senegal, a team they actually never played before at this level. And then on Friday, the 25th of November, 7 p.m. local time, the Netherlands play against Ecuador. And then on Tuesday, the 29th of November, 6 p.m. local time, the Netherlands wrap up the group stage campaign against the host nation, Qatar. So that would be a very, very interesting match between the Dutch and Qatar. And so will the Netherlands be able to catch that elusive title? You know, can they finally reach the final and go a step further and win the World Cup? Well, time will tell. So that's it for the World Cup team preview series for this episode on Netherlands. And if you like this sort of World Cup team preview series, why not hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss any of these World Cup team preview updates that are coming out every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And in the next episode, which will be on Monday, the 17th of October, we will be talking about Poland. Yes, Robert Lewandowski's Poland will be in the next episode on Monday. And obviously, if you don't want to miss that video, hit the subscribe button on this channel. And until then, I will see you guys in the next one.